Yeah, I see it is universal health coverage by itself in countries like Africa or in Asia would is really sectored around primary health care for the most part, right? And it's a government initiative. So my view is that we have to stay outside of that space, right? Kind of take it into private partnerships that eventually can scale into the universal health coverage increasing, right? Because when I look at like a country like Pakistan, 220 million people, yes, they are covered, 40% below the poverty line. So my universal health coverage is really looking at things like child mortality, it's looking like polio, and it would be similar for countries in Africa, right? So the demand, the fiscal space to really go into stuff like cancer or tertiary care is limited. Hence, I kind of am staying away from that kind of thing. I'm really tilting towards private partnerships. And I mentioned earlier, I'm really looking at, say, what if we make a fund that's specific for women cancers, right? What if various parties can come, stakeholders can come onto the table with their own technical expertise? So it would be people, say, in the diagnostic space, say, in awareness space, and we can cover the journey to bring it to that place where they can get, they are aware, they are diagnosed, which is a big challenge in countries like us, and then get treatment. Now imagine a world where that happens for, say, the next 5 years. Of course, it will help mature the systems. The universal health coverage in every country will mature in those 5 years, and they can lead to multiple partnerships, etc. So this is how I envision it, because I see the reality on ground for primary and universal health coverage is also very severe, right? So they're also tackling many issues. DHQs at the district hospitals, what's the capacity for screening? Right? Imagine if we can intervene and kind of simultaneously run a private diagnostics section, similar to what you were mentioning. If we can do that, eventually I don't see a problem at all with it getting kind of blend together with the public-private and turn into a public-private. But for the short term, I see mostly really in the private space. And that's my personal